Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing well, staying warm. Hello, hello. Hello, Bo. Bo's got to go to work. Hello, Reserve Glitchin'. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for being here. There's our brown-eyed girl. Hope you are well and your puppy's getting better every day. Hello, Cinderella. How are you? Thanks for being here. Oh, thank you. So glad you're enjoying it. Welcome, welcome. And there's our Hope Floats. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Let's see here. We got, come on, quick. Oh, there's our blue eyed Jules. She's driving. You keep your eyes on that road. Hope you're good, girl. Let's see. We've got Buck Wild. Hello there. Hello to you. Hi, Dee Dee Sue. How are you? Hey, Deanna. How are you? Thanks for being here. Miss Kathy. Hope you are doing well. There's our brown eyed girls. Hi, Miss Rhonda. Hope you're good. Mary, thank you for being here. Hope you are well. And there's Shirley. Hi, how are you? Find Summer's Truth. Hello, sweetie. Miss Janice, thank you for being here. Mimi of 6, hello, how are you? Hope you're good. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for being here. Let's see who else we got here. We got Lori. Hello, just me. Thank you for being here. Blue Jeans and Pearls. Hello, sweet lollipop. How are you? The Path. Hello. Michelle. Thank you for being here. Tony. Hello. Hope you're well. Staying safe. We got anybody else in here? There's Darlene. Hello, Darlene. How are you? Thank y'all for being here. Looky here, the Path gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you so much. If you were gifted that membership, please tell her thank you. Tell the Path thank you so much because we do appreciate it. Oh, and another one. Thank you. How sweet. Really appreciate that. Make sure to say thank you to the Path. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Our channel's growing, guys. We're getting bigger. So proud. Hey, just me and Cheryl. Hope y'all are well. Let's see who else we got here. Mary. Did I say hi to you already, Mary? I hope so. Thank you all for being here. Everybody in the bushes just sitting listening. Welcome and thank you for being here. The Path. Look at the Path coming in with another one. Guys, thank you so much. Y'all make sure to say thank you. That is so sweet. Let's see here. Let me try to look for something real quick. All righty. Hey, Crafty Meemaw. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Hello, hello. Hello, Guidance. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. The kiddos are doing good. So, welcome to the new members. Thank y'all for being here with us, being a part of it. Really appreciate everybody. Like I said, I hope everybody's staying warm. It is cold in East Texas, y'all. Super cold. I got my big old baggy sweatshirt on that I just wear, but ooh, it's cold. Walked outside with the girls earlier, and my goodness, it's cold out there. Hello, Cher. How are you? Hi, Patty. Thanks for being here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, we're supposed to be getting that snow coming in this evening and into tomorrow. So we'll see. Might do. Um, yes, I saw that, Cher. I'll be there. I'll be over there listening. I promise. Yes, I'll be there for sure. Tomorrow we're going to do the live over at Cher's. She's got some very good stuff to talk about. We're going to listen to it. Wait a minute. Fine Summer's Truth says 33 below zero is her wind chill. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's not so cold here, guys. we're only at 32. And that's a regular. Oh my gosh. Guidance. Guidance says it's 60 here. Well, give us about 4 or 5 days and we'll be up in the 60s again. That's how it is in Texas. It's minus 47, Cher? Good Lord. I couldn't imagine. I think the coldest it's ever been here was like a -2, I think, is what I remember. -14? Rhonda, y'all better bundle up. Yeah, it's going to snow in Florida. How crazy is that? It's like the whole Gulf Coast is getting snow. They're going to have more snow down in Galveston Island, which is 2 hours below us. They're going to have more snow down there at the beach than we'll have up here. Oh my goodness. Tony, I'm telling you, it's like we're not used to this. It'll get cold, but we don't get the snow very often. We'll get some ice, but it doesn't stay. That's, the good part, I guess, because just within a couple of days, everything's gone. So, yeah, we don't get it for very long. And I think Tuesday of next week, no, by the weekend, I think it was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be up to like 63. So it won't take long. We'll warm up. But that's what makes everybody sick during the winter time. That's mostly the reason people get sick. You're sitting here freezing one moment, and then next thing you know, you can wear short sleeves, and kids want to wear shorts because it's so warm out. But anyways, well, thank you all for being here. And like I say, bundle up, people. Y'all bundle up, stay warm, stay safe if you get out in it at all. Yeah. Ice stuff, windshields, and frost on the grass. That's usually us. See, Darlene's in South Texas, and she's getting snow, y'all. That's how crazy it is right now. It's like the whole thing's flipped upside down. Usually it's up north Texas, it gets it. And now it's all down south. It's crazy. Ooh. One day in Florida, it's one day shorts, the next day long johns and coats. That's how it is here, y'all. I mean, I always try to put my winter clothes out, but I always keep some summer clothes too. And then in the summer, I put all the winter clothes away because it doesn't ever get cool. We just get hotter. Yeah. That's it, blue jeans and pearl. That's the same way here. Everything shuts down because nobody knows how to drive in it. Yes, New Orleans supposed to get 3 inches of snow too. It's going all across I-10, which is down south, you know. It's all of it across there is going to get snow. It's crazy. All the way from down to the tip of Texas, down into Mexico a little bit, all the way up the Texas Gulf and across Louisiana and all the way over to Florida. It's crazy. But anyways, okay, guys. Well, let's get some info going here. Oh no, TJ. Hope your dog's okay. Poor pup. Okay, guys, I want to show you something that I have seen put out, and I want to discuss it with everybody. Let me see where I put it here. Okay, let's go to here. This has been put out. This is going around, you know, and it is talking about I've seen it on several channels. Let me get it pulled up on my phone so I can read it better. It says Dog the Bounty Hunter tells Tony Mathis word on the street is my guy, Seth Rogers, is the lead suspect. Dog has said that he believes Sebastian was taken. And then it says a missing person, possibly abducted from Hendersonville, Sumner County, Tennessee. Anonymous tips 1-800-THE-LOST. This number connects to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Now, this was put out by someone by the name of Vern Gilbert. Guys, Seth is not the suspect. He's not the lead suspect. If you see this, just know it's somebody putting out information and don't believe it. Because Seth's boss has confirmed that he was seen on video surveillance inside the jail for his 12-hour shift. He was nowhere around when Sebastian went missing. He was locked inside of the prison. You cannot have a better alibi than being locked up inside of a prison. They have to get a check. They have checkpoints coming in to get unlocked so they can go inside. They have to be checked as they're going out to get unlocked. He did not get it unlocked until his shift was over and he walked out with everybody else. So if you see that, just know that right there it's crap. Now, as far as Dog said he believes Sebastian was taken, I believe that. Dog has said himself he feels like Sebastian was taken away from the home. I think we can all agree to that. So to say Seth is the lead suspect, no. Yeah, they are, Randa, that is exactly it. They are trying so I hate when chat skips before I can get it up there. They're trying so hard to put all this on Seth. And it's just not going to happen. Hey, Whisper and Win and Esther, how y'all doing? Connie. Thanks to everybody else that's coming in. I appreciate y'all. You know, it's ridiculous what keeps being put out there. It's insane. I heard there's a guy named B. Tim, and he's on Queen B's panel with her all the time. He just rambles on. He literally sat there and made up stuff about Justin. You could tell he was stumbling, trying to come up with something else to say bad. It was ridiculous. And even the panel was very quiet because they were there. It wasn't true. It's insane. It's crazy. It's stupid. They're desperate. They are so desperate. Yes, he's a Pee Wee Herman. That would be a very good way to put it, I'm afraid. Yes. Sorry, I was looking at the TV. I've been watching the inauguration today. I have a new president for the next 4 years. Whether you like him or don't like him or could care less, either way, pray for our country as we're under new leadership. And I was watching it. I like to watch things like that to see how everything is taking place and unfolding. And today was something different that they did not do it outside. So that was something cool to watch, being different. But anyways, yeah, good deal, Cinderella. Welcome. But yeah, I don't do politics a lot, but I like to watch it because it's part of our country's history. But anyways, there's a lot of different things that I haven't seen before that they're showing on this channel that I'm watching, and it's a ABC News channel, and they're still showing everything, and they're not doing a parade. So they've come up with new things that they're doing. So I saw Elon a while ago. He was up there. They showed him a little bit. He was all hyped up, getting everybody excited. So I got something on my screen, and I keep thinking I got a stain here. I keep trying to wipe it off. Anyways, I tell you, Cheryl or Connie, I honestly am ready for the borders to be shut down. I don't care that they come over. I don't care if anybody comes over here. But I do believe that to keep our country respectful and in a very good light, we need to make sure that each person is documented and entered correctly. One way or the other. I mean, they just need to get a passport or something and check in. I don't know. It's been sad since all the people have come in, funding that they're getting because they came across. And there's people, little old people that need their money. And it's being cut because of all the people that's came in. They've worked hard for it. And I had to go downstairs to the bathroom, and I miss Carrie Underwood sing. They said she did a cappella, is what I've heard. But I don't know. But yeah, there has to be an easier way. Yeah. See, guidance. My dad lived in Mexico. He married a woman from down there. They had 3 kids. Me and my little sister are like 41 years apart. But my dad got dual citizenship for the kids. And he was part.
Do you have a Pepsi that Dad can drink?
Mm-hmm.
My nose alley hit it. And
oh, goodness.
It's like it's bleeding.
Oh, it's okay. It's not bleeding. Okay, sorry. My granddaughter come up in here. But yeah, he got the dual citizenship for the kids so they can come and go. And then he was in the process of getting it for his wife when he passed away. And I love them to death, but I think they need to be processed correctly. So, yeah, in the valley down there at McAllen, yeah, it's a lot. Hey, Rockin' Rhonda, how you doing, girl? Hope you're good. I'm momming it up. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate you. So, reality wins. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're well. Okay, guys. So, we got that debunked. Those of y'all that are coming in, hi, Elaine. I'm going to show you this real quick. It's going around pretty heavy. So, just an FYI, if you see it, this is all bogus. This is somebody putting stuff out. Seth is not the lead suspect. It's easy for people to make up a post. We even saw the woman, the Kramaland lady on X, that posted about taking Hong's head off and, yeah, bad stuff. Post. You can post whatever you want to. Sometimes there's consequences. That person is in big trouble. But next, what we're going to talk about, I want to listen to Evil Exist. I want y'all to hear, if you are not subbed up to Evil Exist, we need to get y'all subbed up, because in every case I've covered, this channel does amazing just putting out little shorts about everything that we're learning. And so I want to do this little clip here. The description and the link is in, or the channel and the channel link is in the description of this video. And let's play it. Let's listen real quick, okay? It is... Let's try this one. Wait, let's go here. Alrighty, here we go.
Katie Proudfoot admits that she was the last person with Sebastian when she saw him going to bed on the night of the 25th February. That last known footage of Sebastian was of him and Katie leaving the roadhouse that evening. There are many theories going around, one of which is that Sebastian never made it home after the roadhouse. Something happened along the way, or Sebastian was handed off to someone after they left. What real proof do we have that Sebastian made it home, except for Katie's word? However, police on the other hand insist that Sebastian was last seen on the 26th February, but failed to provide any further details on this sighting. Who saw him? Was he seen on footage? Was there a witness account? A lot of questions remain. Seth Rogers, Sebastian's biological father, has come under scrutiny from the beginning too. He admitted that he is a suspect in his son's disappearance, and police won't rule him out. Furthermore, the latest missing persons poster for Sebastian added that Sebastian has ties to Clarksville, Tennessee, which is where Seth stays. From the very start of this case, online sleuths believed that there was more to this case. But yet police continued to treat Sebastian's disappearance as a runaway. After hearing an interesting statement from Seth, I am starting to believe that police actually have other theories in mind. Seth said that police didn't pick up his phone calls because they preferred text messages or emails, so that everything could be on record. Basically, there would be a paper trail of everything he said to them. I guess it's understandable if he wasn't ruled out. Seth said he had a meeting with police, and they said they are playing the what-if game. They then proceeded to ask him what if he paid someone to kidnap his son. Makes me wonder why they would ask such a question. Is it maybe to see Seth's reaction, or is this something they really believe could have happened? At night, Private Intelligence put out a statement a few days ago, saying that they have 2 leads suggesting Sebastian is alive. It has also been a theory from the beginning that Sebastian is being hidden somewhere, and all of his parents know about it.
Communication was pretty much sporadic. Every time that I got a lead or something, I would pass that to both TBI and Sumner County, and I would get the detective would never pick up the phone when I called. And he was like, well, I prefer text messages because then there's a copy and a record. And I'm like, okay, well. So I have all these text messages between me and him. And they're pretty, they're text messages. There's no emotion behind text messages. But you kind of get this feeling of, they're not telling me anything. The last time I spoke to them in person, they were like, well, we're playing the what if game. Like, what if you did pay somebody to kidnap your son?
What if? What if? Can someone please tell me why law enforcement is going to tell the father of a missing child, well, let's play the what if game? It doesn't make sense to me why law enforcement wants Seth to do everything by text so there's a paper trail. What the heck? Why can he not call in a tip? Why is it that they want him to text it? Send in sunshine from Florida. Well, thank you, Pamela. We need it. Welcome, everybody that's come in. Appreciate y'all being here. But the what if game. Do you guys remember Seth telling us that day one, him and Chris were riding around looking for Sebastian? Day one, right after Chris got there, him and Seth get in a car. They go riding around. And Christopher Proudfoot himself said to Seth, what if this goes south? Seth was confused and said, what do you mean, what if it goes south? If it goes south, then I'm going south. He said, what if he's dead? Why are people playing what if? I mean, that's what we do over here. We'll play what if, but this is law enforcement. This is law enforcement that is in charge of a missing child's investigation. And they're going to play the what if game. Why are people doing this? Why is it so hard for law enforcement to figure out what the heck is going on? And why is it that Chris Proudfoot likes to play the what if game? Do they both know the same thing? So if we're going to go there and play the what if game, let's play the what if game. We all remember that Katie and Chris did a 3-way call. We remember that during this 3-way call, supposedly Chris contacted law enforcement. He did not contact the police department because, they're in the county. Okay. We've heard rumors because, we're playing the what if game. And we've heard rumors of Chris contacting someone personally on a personal phone, not through law enforcement. We've heard it being said about how possibly, remember, what if Katie was seeing someone when Chris was not home? We've heard it been put out on X that there's another Chris in the story. Well, if we're playing what if, let me show you something here. If we're going to play what if, here is this red dot. This right behind that red dot there is Katie and Chris's house. This is Stafford. This is Kellen. What if this person owns that house? What if this person is that person that owns that house? Now we're talking about this house back here. The house that bumps up to the Proudfoot's backyard. What if that is a shed to the what if house? Here's the Proudfoot's fence. What if this person that lives in that house, his name is Chris? As you see here, he's involved in law enforcement. So, what if that was the person Mr. Chris contacted? What if it was easy to get out of their backyard into his backyard? What if when we hear that the car that night at the 3 a.m. video actually stopped on Kellen? What if that was the route a person got out to get to the house without being seen? What if that Chris is involved? Just playing the what if game here, guys. But how convenient to have an officer that lives that close to the Proudfoots. And if you go to Google Maps, you get a blur over that house back here. That house belongs to this person. This person is in law enforcement. And that person's name is Chris. I just think it would be very convenient for a car to stop in front of that house on Kellen and walk directly to the Proudfoot's backyard. I just don't know if it's actually true, if it is something that really, really, really needs to be looked into. I don't know. We're playing the what if game like law enforcement's doing, remember? Because that's what they seem to do. That's what they seem to do. So we're sitting here talking about a young man that is missing. He's missing, guys. He is missing. And yet, law enforcement plays the what if game. Why would someone ever want to do that with a missing child's case? I don't understand it. I cannot grasp my head around asking a father, hours after finding out that his son is missing, what if this goes south? What if he's dead? That is so disrespectful. That is so lacking any type of emotion or any type of care of what another person is feeling. Why wouldn't Dog say this himself? He would if it was true. Say what, opinion? Opinionated? Say what? It is very disheartening, Jasper. It's very sad. Yeah, Susan, I forgot. Sebastian's a ninja. He just walked off his front porch and poof, he was gone. Disappeared. He always wanted to be a ninja, right? Yes, Raw Beanie. Let me see here. What is this? Is it true first on what discuss we all? Yes. You know, it's just it's a case that should have been solved very quickly. But it's hard to solve a case when you have so many lies attached to it, when you have so many distractions, when you have a mother that can't even tell what happened after they got home from Texas Roadhouse correctly. There's things that are missing that are not being said. And if she's telling everybody out here in the whole United States and beyond different stories, wonder what stories she told law enforcement. But I wonder, sorry, I had a little fly by and knocked over my microphone. Sorry, guys. But what is law enforcement doing? Are they just taking the word of a friend? Someone they grew up with? Is that what happened? You know, do they have that good old boy system going and it's so tight there that they can't see the obvious in front of them? Well, hello, Woman's Warrior. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. And hello to everybody else coming in. Hey, M. Cause and Susan, Robini. Thank y'all. Thank you all for being here. I want to know your thoughts. Yes, Maria, yes, here. Many concentrated in lying and playing games instead of doing all possible to find sweet Sebastian. Cricket says, this full conversation was had in one of Seth's last lives with all the creators helping with the search for Sebastian. Yeah, it's insane. Insane. Because you don't play with a child's case. A 15-year-old boy goes missing. He's now 16 years old. He's still missing. But why, at the beginning, would law enforcement want to play a what if? That's a game you play. That's a let's think outside the box scenario. Law enforcement should not play what if. Never should law enforcement play what if. Now, they might want to think what if, and look into that. But to play what if with the father, what if? No. You should be questioning him. You should be investigating him. Look into him. But to play what if is wrong. You know, we have the whole other side that honestly believe 100% that their stories that they make up are truth. We're not making up truth here. I just told you a whole scenario of what if all the pieces would match. Does it make it true? I can't say it's true. All I can say is, what if the White House behind Katie and Chris belonged to a man named Chris, who also is in law enforcement? Could that be the person that Mr. Chris reached out to? Could that person be involved? We know when there was a search team out there, he went out there yelling and screaming at them, told them to get away, go, nothing to be found here. He was law enforcement. He was, from what I understand, was in the radio communication of the first search. Is there cover-ups happening here? Are people lying for other people? Is that good old boy system so strong that they can't tell the truth? Or what if they're afraid to tell the truth because they know they might get in trouble or their buddy might get in trouble? What if? All the what if from law enforcement is not in any way helping to find this child. It's insane. I don't understand it. Yes, the path. Yes. Thankfully, that good old boy club is slowly starting to deteriorate because these people can't get away with things because of how advanced technology is. Gotcha, TJ. So, yeah. It's crazy. Insane crazy. Insane crazy. But yeah, TJ, you can see how desperate they are, sending people to Hong's house and to outright threaten that person. Talk about a digital trace right there. My gosh. That was a death threat. That person very well could end up going to jail. Oh, let's see. Let me get Ginger's here. Ginger Snap says, so the officer, Chris's house is the one across the street from where the Uber car was parked in someone's driveway. I believe so, yes. The White House, and let me show it again. Let me go down here. Here is, right here, this is Kellen. This is Katie and Chris's house directly behind it. Right here's the Proudfoot house. Now, here is a picture of their driveway, and directly behind their house, you see the little garage. Then you see the White House there. There's the white garage. It is that close to the Proudfoot's home. And this is where this man named Chris, who is also part of law enforcement, that's his garage directly behind him. And his name is Chris. Hello, hey Jude, hi girly, hi Cricket, Ginger Snap. Thank y'all all for being here. I appreciate you so much being here. But for law enforcement to tell Seth, what if? What if? It's just not what needs to be done for Sebastian's case. We here on YouTube, if we are to tell this story like I just did of the man that lives behind them, who is a law enforcement officer, directly behind their house. What if he was the person Chris reached out to that morning? What if he's the one that called to get law enforcement to come out? What if? That's a game we're playing right now, because I cannot tell you 100% Christopher called him. I'm just saying, what if his house was the house on Kellen where that car parked before going around the corner to pick up whoever had the flashlights? What if? What if there's a connection there? What if it was easy for somebody to get out of that car, come straight across to help with the second flashlight without being seen going in the front door? What if that's possible? I'm not law enforcement. I'm a YouTube creator trying to help figure things out with what we know. But if I was a law enforcement officer, I would never want to go to a child's father when his son is missing and say, well, what if? What if? I would never want to be a stepfather or stepmother to a child and get the father in the car and say, well, what if this thing goes south? What if he's dead? It's not a time. There's a time and a place to do the what if. But for law enforcement, they shouldn't be playing a game with Sebastian's case. If they have a what if scenario, they need to investigate it. If they have questions for Seth, they need to ask him. But to say what if to Seth, it's ridiculous. And I don't bash law enforcement. I believe 100% in law enforcement. I believe that they are the people out there to uphold the law. They have a purpose and a reason. They have that. I believe it. I believe in them. I'm just questioning, why would they say what if to Seth when we know that the father, the stepfather, asked the father, what if he's dead? It's not a game. This is a real child that is missing. It's sad. Yeah, I'm hearing that their house is up for sale. Mr. Chris seems to be living in an apartment. Hi, Auntie. How are you doing? Hope you're good. But yeah, It's got to take a toll on their marriage. Yes. Not, yeah. I don't know. I'm like I said, Ginger Snap. I just know we have a picture of him in a uniform. It looks to me like a police uniform. Love you, Auntie. Take care of yourself. So, what if? What if that is something that could play out? Hey, Lady 7 Up. Love you so big. Thank you for being here. Hope you're well. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's just so frustrating because the more you look into it, the crazier things get. The crazier you hear these little words being said. But it struck me really crazy when I heard that, was listening to that with Seth, where he says, law enforcement says to him, well, what if? That's the same words Christopher used hours after Seth found out his child was missing. What if it goes south? There is someone that I have that has verified that house belongs to a Christopher. Yes. What if it's all a hoax? Yeah, Esther. What if? What if it's a hoax? We know it's not. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, girly. I will tell you my thoughts on that. I will. I'll be honest with you. CP got in a tussle with someone to get those marks on his arms and hands, and it wasn't no dogs. I honestly believe that it might have been Mr. Chris carrying Sebastian out. He had to have left that house somehow, some way. Or it was a altercation in the home before Sebastian was carried out of the house. But I do not think it was dogs. There ain't no way. But the funny thing is, we could always say, what if law enforcement looked into that? What would they have found? What if law enforcement really looked into that and found out that it was not dog teeth that made those scratches? What if they looked into it and realized that someone else did it? I mean, hey, we can play the what if game, right? It's what law enforcement's doing. It did look like human teeth marks, and it very much matched very, very closely to Sebastian's. I'm hoping so. The path. We got here. Sure, law enforcement is learning a lot. Wait, let's go up one real quick. Yeah, investigators are learning a lot from this case that will help them in future cases. Yes. The sad part is all at the expense of Sebastian. Yes, Shay, you and me both, girl. There's creators that I have looked up to. Yeah. Even in Summer's case. And I don't look at talking about these kids' cases so that I can make money. I look at it as I'm doing the best I can to keep that child's name out there. Others get so wrapped up because they start to make the bigger bucks. And you can either cross the line or you can stay true to yourself. And guys, I promise to stay true to myself and to these kids, because we're the ones that's keeping their face out there, guys. Lady 7 Up, look here. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Oh, love you. Thank you. But guys, if it wasn't for us, this case would have died out. It would have gotten very quiet. It would have went away. Just like they were hoping it would. Because Sebastian wasn't well known around that neighborhood. Right? He wasn't out there very much. Some people said they didn't even realize there was a young man, a teenager living there. It would have just faded out. But here we are, almost 11 months in, still talking about it. We're not going to let it go. Thank you, sweet friend. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for that. I really, really appreciate you. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. But here we are, just shy of 11 months, days shy. We're still talking about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He did not become a ninja. Did not. Nobody just disappears. When a child is missing and there is no evidence, they just disappeared. It pretty much means that child was taken away from that home by someone. Those are words from people who have degrees and have done this for so long. Experts. Those are some of the words they've said. We've heard those words. A child doesn't disappear when there is no scent from dogs, no evidence within all of that mile radius around their home, no evidence of him being out there anywhere. He doesn't have a car, so he didn't just get in his car and drive. Someone had to have taken him out of that home. Someone had to have taken him away from that area. Children do not disappear. And yet the stepfather wants us to think that, hey, he always wanted to be a ninja. He walked out that front door, stepped onto that porch, and poof, he was gone. He just disappeared. He became a ninja. What the hell? Why would you want to put a scenario out like that instead of actually saying, we don't know what happened to him. We need your help. We need people to help find him. We have to find answers. We don't hear those words. We don't hear them. We hear a made-up scenario that the stepfather is going to turn Sebastian into a fictional character, a ninja. You've already told us how quirky he is. How his dancing, if you want to call it dancing, is so crazy. How, all these features about him that are so negative, how is he supposed to be so elegant enough to walk out that door? Not be seen on camera. Dogs not even picking up his scent. So what is it? Is he graceful enough and talented enough to become a ninja? But he dances so goofy. He eats so crazy. All the things you want to tell us that are negative. We don't even get a straight version of what Sebastian's really like from his mother or stepfather. It doesn't happen. We saw in just that little bit of time at Texas Roadhouse how engaged the mother was not with her child. She didn't seem to have time for him other than to take a picture to show Mr. Chris he ate his food, from what they say. Was he afraid that his money was going to buy Sebastian food? Because we know in the home, Katie had to buy her food, his food for Sebastian, because Chris was not going to do it. That's how loved this child is, that there was that type of separation in the home. And guys, it is my opinion that whatever happened started there in that home. Whether it was a plan, whether it was the last minute, spur of the moment, something happened and we got to take care of it type of thing. I don't know what it is that happened. I don't know the reason. But as Elevated Truth said yesterday, 100% agree with him when he says the three of them had looked into a place to take Sebastian to get some counseling, a home per se. But it's expensive, very expensive for that. And it was too much for the three of them to put together. Too much. So it doesn't make sense that one of them would take Sebastian and put him in a home, into a ranch type place, into a facility that is going to take care of him and going to work with him and teach him and all the things. One person can't afford it. 3 people couldn't afford it. That should be crossed off the list. It doesn't even make sense. So that leaves someone personal, related, friendship, something along those lines. Did they take him and hand him off to these people that they know that is going to help them out and take Sebastian in? Well, he still would have to have his doctors. He would still need his medication. A person that is not used to handling an autistic child, no matter how high functioning they are, you don't just hand that child off to someone that has no knowledge of how to handle someone that has an outburst of any sorts. So I would think we could cross that one off of our list. So what does that leave us? It leaves us with pretty much 2 options. One person that has experience with autistic children possibly could have took him in. Other than that, that grows slimmer by the the day. The only other thing we could think is that Sebastian may no longer be with us. And he's hidden somewhere. His little body's hidden where nobody can find him, because Mr. Chris has already told us he will never be found. He will never be found. Mr. Chris has also talked about burying a body in concrete. Mr. Chris has also talked about week 1, 7 days after Sebastian's missing, there's still hope that he could come back home. But Mr. Chris has said this will be a case that is talked about for years to come. Why would a stepfather have no hope of his stepson coming back home and feel the need to share with everybody that Sebastian's case will linger on and be a case to be studied for years to come? Why would he have told Nina, his ex, there will be no court in 2 weeks? That was day 1. That was at 6:22 when he called her that morning and told her Sebastian was missing. And she makes a comment about court coming up. And he said, there will be no court. Why is the stepfather so sure? Minutes in to Sebastian being found, not there. Does he feel that in 2 weeks this will still be going on? So I leave the question hanging for Mr. Chris. What do you know? What do you know about this case? About your stepson? About his disappearance? What is it do you know? Because obviously you've supported nothing about him being found. You and your wife, Mr. Chris, you and Sebastian's mother are putting out information to make the father of Sebastian look bad. You're putting information out to distract everyone. Your friends have already told us this is what's happening. We've already heard it. And yet, we're supposed to have sympathy for you and Sebastian's mother. We're supposed to have sympathy because y'all are grieving. What type of grieving are you doing is my question. Not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but are you grieving because you're not sure where Sebastian is? Or are you grieving because you actually know what happened and where he's at? To leave a home not knowing where a child is crazy. In less than a year's time. Michelle, I wonder if they did study Summer Wells' case. Yes. It is so horribly sad to just sit here and have to talk about these things and have to talk about the suspicion that's there, that's obviously sitting over the stepfather and the mother. And it's not just my opinion. Guys, it's their words. It's their actions. They have done this to themselves and they don't know how to get out of it. And that is my opinion. We have so many different stories about what happened after they come home from Texas Roadhouse that night. We really don't even have proof that Sebastian made it home. We have questions about Texas Roadhouse. We have questions. The white truck, the black truck, the ones that kept pacing the parking lot. The white truck that pulls up and a passenger gets out and goes in and stays in the restaurant while Katie and Sebastian are sitting there. Stays in there until after Green Hoodie comes out and is completely off into the next parking lot. But no one gets out of the passenger seat. So did they have someone inside? Did they have someone outside? Were people watching to make sure that things are going according to a plan? There's too many questions. Has law enforcement even asked any of these questions? Have they even looked into it? It is horrible, the questions that sit here. We can only hope that law enforcement is looking into these things, that law enforcement actually has the same questions we do. Yes, Bobby, God, please bring the truth to light. Bring Sebastian home safe. I want this child to be found safe. I really do. But the more I listen to his mother and to his stepfather, I have questions. I don't know if it's possible that Seth is going to get the most important thing in his life brought back home to him. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know. But I do know this. Every one of us that listen and follow Sebastian's case, that has common sense, that has an open mind, over the past 10 and a half months, we're all smart enough to realize something's not right here. We're all smart enough to know that if law enforcement is asking the questions, what if, that they're playing a game. It's just a game. You don't do the what if when you're the one in control of an investigation. We do the what if. They should never do the what if. They need to do the hard questions. Christopher always wants those hard questions. I have his hard questions waiting. I just hope law enforcement have already asked him the hard questions. Because it's going to be those hard questions that actually brings Sebastian home. And guys, that is our number one goal, is to bring this child home. To make sure he is brought home no matter what. And when he's found, I honestly believe he will be able to tell the story, whether he's with us or not. Girl Mom 2, you don't think that they would be able to try? This is chat skips. Sorry. truly believe they could try this with a jury right now and prosecute, or they could. Yeah. I'm just wondering, what are they waiting for? Because it's obvious people are getting death threats. Call in the Cajun Navy and let them tell you what happened to them. They backed out because of it. They've already told us that. You know, ask the people that got their tires slashed. They'll go in and tell you. It's not right. You don't hear of a missing child that's being looked for, searched. People are out searching. And they get death threats. They get threatened to, if they don't leave. Their tires on their car get slashed. Wires under the hood are getting cut. It's not right, people. So very obvious. They do not want this child found. Someone out there does not want this child to be found. This young man deserves to be found. This young man deserves to be found alive. And to find out he has thousands and thousands of friends online that support him and want to help find him and will be here for him even after he is found. Because I guarantee every one of us would be there if that child ever got in touch with us. This child needs to know that all the times he reached out to his teachers, that it should have been taken more serious, that he was let down by them, but we're not going to let him be let down by us. But guys, just keep Sebastian in your mind always when you hear things such as the post that's been put out about Seth being the lead suspect. Just remember what you know, what we know, and that's not the truth. Because there's a lot being put out there. A lot of it's not right. A lot of it is not anywhere close to being the truth. So whatever you do, whatever you see, whatever you hear, just know that the truth for Sebastian, it's going to be holding very strong very soon. We're praying for that. We're praying that justice will be served. Yes, tonight, Laura Lodge, Aiden will be Aiden will be interviewing SF Investigation. Sheil Fisher will be on panel, and this will be a good one. They've already questioned everything Aiden has done. Aiden 100% had proof, had documentations, had everything to back him up. And they've tried their best to destroy it. But that's what they do. Oh, Jen, I've already said it. Something's going to come up. He might not be able to make it. We'll see. Yes, I will get that. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick for you. Yeah, Laura Lodge. Let me get this, and we'll put the link in the. And you go over there, make sure you sub up because they do an amazing job there. And also go on over there and click the notification link, and that way you'll be notified. Okay, that should be in chat there. And another thing, I just want to thank everybody that's come in. I appreciate y'all being here and listening. I don't think he can either, as SW. Don't think so. I think it's going to be a fun night. But if you have not, please hit the thumbs up for us over here. Trying to get my channel growing a little more. I want to be able to get it out there so people know we're here. And if you haven't subscribed, sub up to us. We would love to have you. Chat is always good. We keep everything mindful, thoughtful. Everybody can have their opinion as long as it's respectful. That's all we ask. Yeah, he won't want to answer the hard questions, huh? Oh. Oh no, there's no live scheduled for tonight. Oh. We'll be on the lookout for it for sure. I was told it was happening tonight at 7. So, we'll keep a check on it. Yeah, we try to keep it relaxing, no fighting. I'm not going to let anybody come in and disrespect either. We're just not going to, we don't do the drama. So if you sub up, we greatly appreciate it. We always have the membership. I'm going to be doing a members live here pretty soon. And thank you, girl mom, too. Thank you. I'm just really proud of how we can keep it all over here and just stay positive as much as we possibly can, because it's truly about Sebastian. I do feel for Seth. He is a grieving father. It says it's on X. Okay, it's on X. Okay, I don't have that. Thank you, Lady 7-Up. Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it on X. I didn't even think to look on X, y'all. Let's see what we can find. 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Okay, on X. It's going to be under Aiden, I guess, the Lore Lodge. There it is. Okay. I don't know. I don't see a link, guys. Y'all check it out. It's the Lore Lodge. Will be on YouTube at 9, it says. Okay. Justin's going to have the interview today at 9 p.m. Okay. So, Clutch Them Pearls. Everybody head over there this evening as well. It's going to be quite the show if everybody shows up that's supposed to be there. But just remember, Sebastian is the main focus. I think 9 is, Justin is Eastern. So, okay, Bobby, just check Clutch Them Pearls. Go over there and hit the notification. If it's on X, he'll probably stream it on YouTube. So, Guys, I really appreciate everybody being here. I love the support for Sebastian. I love everybody's thoughts and comments because it's what makes everything go round. We have to have different ways of thinking, we have to have different thoughts. And you guys are amazing. Do you have YouTube? You got YouTube, Bobby. It'll be on YouTube. Clutch Them Pearls on YouTube. Let me see if I can get Justin's channel here. We'll get Justin's link and put it in here. If you haven't subbed up to him, you definitely need to sub up to our Justin. He is amazing, does some great work. And that's what it's all about. Okay, there we go. All righty. Well, thank you guys for being here today with me. Thank you. I'm going to try to kind of stay around 3 o'clock. It's better for me. So we're going to probably be back tomorrow around 3:30ish. Oh, Bobby, that's funny. He stayed in the Twitter and Facebook jail. Yeah. So be watching for Justin's, and let's definitely see what happens tonight. We'll probably talk about it a little bit tomorrow. And we got some stuff I want to talk about and kind of my opinion on Mr. SF himself. So we'll get busy tomorrow and do some more. So love and hugs. Mwah. Love and hugs to everybody. Stay warm. Stay cuddled up. Don't get too cold. Be careful driving out in that mess. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, friends.